This is the Ice Cold Archbishop, and I'm sitting here with Flynn from the front. How are you doing tonight? I'm just Andy. Thanks for asking. I'm glad that you could come by. I'm hoping to discuss the whys and wherefores of Greg's firing from the front. No problem. I'll tell you all that I know, or at least what I remember. Well, I know that you have the memory of a demented elephant, so proceed. Well, first of all, we need to remember the context of the time and the place during which the front was playing. We were a bunch of 20-something guys playing in a rock band in Miami in the early 80s. So there were a lot of drugs around: marijuana, coke, quaaludes, hallucinogens, etc. And society as a whole was a lot more accepting and a lot less repressive with regard to personal freedom than now. So there was rampant and excessive drug use in the band? Perhaps rampant, but generally not excessive. For example, to my recollection, Randy was primarily a Marlboro and Budweiser man and didn't mess too much with other recreational drugs. That's right. The rest of us, to a limited extent, took advantage of these exciting and wonderful times. In Greg's case, he took fuller advantage than the rest of us. So he moved from the rampant to the rampant and excessive category. I guess you could say that. The same emotional spontaneity and wildness that he tapped as a wellhead of creativity when augmented chemically resulted in a loss of self-control and reliability. His self-destructive behavior eventually made it difficult to carry on the business of the band, which required a certain amount of order, discipline, and self-control. So rather than having the band act as a refuge from the chaos of the world, he was bringing that chaos into the band. Exactamundo. So we reluctantly agreed to fire him and try to find a replacement. And how did that work out? Well, actually it didn't, at least with respect to finding a suitable replacement. We put up flyers all around town and had a number of people come in for auditions. Some were good singers, but none of them had the attitude and energy and earnestness that we wanted. When Greg performed on stage, you really knew that he meant it. Yeah, I know what you mean. Greg was really a great frontman for the front, indeed. So after a number of auditions, we realized that we couldn't imagine the front being the front without Greg. So he rejoined the band. I love the guy. I mean, he's a very genuine person, so it was good to have him back, warts and all. And on a positive note, I think the experience helped him realize how important it was to keep his shit together. So that's how it went down.